In this video, we would understand what are T-tables or T-charts and how are they drawn and how to use them to find out the pattern. Up till now, we have just done patterns using extending patterns when we are fill in the blanks. But now we would learn how to turn patterns into T-tables or T-charts. Let's say we are given the pattern in the form of this model. First figure has 1 square, second figure has 3 squares, third figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. And we want to turn this model pattern into T-tables. T-tables are also called T-charts. How are we going to do it is, we will make a table. This table is going to contain 2 columns. Column is up and down. So the first column we will write down the figure number, and the second column we would write down the number of squares. Now we write down the first figure has how many squares? 1 square. Second figure has 1, 2, 3 squares. Third figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So this is how we turn a model pattern into a T-chart pattern or a T-table pattern. Figure number goes on the left column and the number of squares goes on the right column. So let's say the question was extended and they had asked you to find the number of squares in the fifth figure. Then what are we going to do is we would just find out how is this number of squares going up by. So we have to find out the pattern rule for the second column, that is the number of squares column. And we see that 1, 2, 3 we are going up by 2. Next is also going up by 2. We would continue the pattern going up by 2. So the next number that we get is 5 plus 2 is 7. And the seventh number will be that of the fourth figure, because this side it's going up by 1s. So if first figure contains 1 square, second figure contains 3 squares, third figure contains 5 squares, fourth figure will contain 7 squares. Now we are supposed to find out in the fifth figure, so we would further add 1 to 4 to get the fifth figure number. And here we would add 2 because this side the pattern is going up by 2's. 7 plus 2 is 9. Therefore the answer is number of squares is equal to 9. And this is how we do a T-chart or a T-table type of a problem where we have to convert the model into T-table. And then we have to extend the pattern or extend the table to find out the answer to the question. Let's do another question for the sake of practice. Let's say we're given the question, the sides of the triangles in this model is formed using matchsticks. Find the number of matchsticks used to form the sixth figure. Now we know the first figure contains one triangle. We would count the sides because each side is formed using matchsticks. So the first triangle is formed by 1, 2, 3 matchsticks. Second figure is formed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matchsticks. Third figure is formed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matchsticks. Now, to make this question easy, because we need to find out the number of matchsticks used to form the sixth figure, we need to extend the pattern. Now, extending the pattern using models is a little bit difficult, so we will do it using the tables or T-chart. So let's convert this into a T-chart. We make a T-chart here. First column would be figure number. Second column would be number of matchsticks. Now let's go back to the first figure and see how many matchsticks were there. First figure we have 1, 2, 3 matchsticks. Therefore we write down 3 matchsticks here. Then we have 3 figures altogether. We would write on 1, 2, 3. So we would put a number 2 and 3. Let's find out the second figure number has how many matchsticks. And here we go. The second figure number has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matchsticks. Let's put 7 here in front of the second figure number. Let's find out how many matchsticks were used to make the triangles of third figure. Third figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matchsticks. And here we have 11 matchsticks. Now we need to find out how many matchsticks have been used to form sixth figure. This is the question that we have to find out the answer for. For that, we would extend the table. To extend the table, we need to find out what is the pattern. So 3 is added to what to get a 7, and that's a 4. 7 is added to a 4 to get 11. Similarly, we would just extend the pattern in the same way. And the numbers that we get is 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 plus 4 is 23. And we would find out first figure is 3 matchsticks, second figure is 7 matchsticks, third figure is 11 matchsticks. Next 15 matchsticks would be figure number 4, 19 matchsticks will be figure number 5, 23 matchsticks will be figure number 6. Therefore, the answer to the question is sixth figure would contain 23 matchsticks. So whenever we are given a question like this, we always turn it first into T-chart or T-table. Then we extend the pattern on the T-table and we find out the answer to the question. Now let's do another type of question. Let's say now we are not given model pattern, we are given number pattern. And the number pattern is 3, 8, 13. Question that follows is find the value of 10th term. Now what does this mean? This means that you have to first turn these number pattern into a table or T-chart pattern, and then only we can find out the answer to this question. Now when they ask you for the value of the 10th term, always remember the first number in the number pattern is called term 1. Like in model pattern it's called figure 1, but in number pattern it's called term. So the second is called term 2, third is called term 3. Now we would turn this into a table. Now the first column is not the figure number, it's called the term number. And the second column is called the term value. So term number 1 has term value 3. Term number 2 has term value 8. Term number 3 has term value 13. We need to find out the value, or we need to find out the term value of the 10th term. So what are we going to do is, we are going to extend this pattern or this table up till 10th term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th term. We need to find out what is the term value of 10th term. For that we first find out the pattern rule. So this is going up by 5. Going up by 5, we would extend the pattern in the same way, add 5 to it. So 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 5 is going to be 23. 23 plus 5 is going to be 28. 28 plus 5 is 33. So on 38 plus 5 is 43. Plus 5 is 48. And here we notice that the 10th term value is 48. So the answer to the question, find the value of the 10th term, is 48. And this is how we draw table or T-chart when we are given the number pattern. The way that we extend stays the same, be it a number pattern or model pattern. You just have to find out the pattern rule and keep extending till the term number that we are looking to find out the answer for.